she know me got a girlfriend. And so what if I, what if I, what if I, what if I do? She said she know me got a woman on the bed. What if I, what if I, what if I, what if I do? Girlfriend, what if I, what if I, what if I, what if I do?
Make I tell you waiting up for a bullet. Bobby's big party inside my bullet. I went there with my best friend Kule. Kule they there with his girlfriend Shile. Ghetto girls and they like Takasufi. So many pretty girls they inside my mule. I just the one that say which can party, yeah. Everything yamba, everything there. Oh shit, I get many girls with them they come from away. AJ boys and they like to throw away. Almost see go be. We just having fun. We won't carry on. Crazy girls like me be stallion. But my girlfriend they yeah they turn me on. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah, yeah. That's why I hold on tight. Hold on, yeah, yeah. Hold on tight. Hold on, yeah, yeah. Everybody knows say I want me a baby. I don't really care about your body type. I really put on your time. I really want for you, want for you. Don't really have to read you out. Ain't nobody fine like you. Girl, I really want for you, want for you. And I feel like I'm on my best. Feel like I'm being you best. Nobody can tell me about us. It's not the real one. I feel like I'm on my best. Feel like I'm being you best. Nobody can tell me about us. Everybody does it. Mommy, I know they everybody does it. Mommy, I pick up my phone. Baby settle. All that I really want for you. My body up you, your body up me. Street by street up. Baby now you're on the way. Fit me because I feel like I'm all you my life. Feel like I'm doing you my life. Nobody feel tell me about. It's not the real. I feel like I'm all you my life. Feel like I'm doing you my life. Nobody feel tell me about. Everybody does it. Mommy I know they
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. Let's show some love for Clara and Achiri. Music, DJ, Alonzi. We'll move faster, we'll move quickly. Yes, so Please take your seats.
Can't say what you my eyes off you. Spiritually operate and move. Hold that thing, hold that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, know what all the girls in the whole world. Know what I'm gonna see you so my sister, I can follow us. We definitely don't give a fuck. She know me got a girlfriend. And so what if I, what if I, what if I, what if I, she said she know me got a woman on the bed. What if I, what if I, what if I do? Listen to me quick, so the girlfriend says she wants me back home by 2. What will I do? So me tell her say my car broke down, not I too. I will be home so soon.
Ça c'est la classe, ladies and gentlemen.
This is you fresh.
Ça c'est le douceur.
Only monkey can say you know.
Vous savez des monkeys vendés.
Dance for me and down the hill. Don't be shy to show brother. What do you want to see on the cross? Don't be that mama.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Pacificateur jusqu'au bout, victoire le caméra. Yuma no gaga, Zoba no gaga, Yuma no gaga, Zoba no gaga. Oh Elka, initiative plus. La Goya, la programme, DJ,
Music.
Don't walk it, don't try. You supposed to be try. Kill up, come be more person, my town, person we don't mind, boy. When I land softly on this sofa, so far so good. Call me back, let me see you. Let me see you. Come, let me see you.
Ça c'est la classe.
Spiritual healing, je ne suis pas dans les rues de John là, maman, Johnny Posh. For my uncle, even a canny me chop and she don't for back the cosh. After the way this my own taking, I just say my blood that I this my own touch. When I be the father, there was no way, the only way we can point me touch. Like I was selling my job, like number one. Like I was selling my job, like number one. Qu'est-ce que c'est mon? Like I was selling my job, like number one. Lego c'est le match-up là, ouais, number one. Qu'est-ce que c'est mon? Et c'est là que je ne suis pas dans le job. Les gars y'a trop beau le job. Je ne suis pas dans les rues de job. Les gars y'a trop beau le job. Je suis confondu. Vengo no me pone mole nani me pone. Mingo wana ura ba me pone. Nani e fudie. Oyo kumbe blebe. Nani e fudie. Obu na ibe ko ni solo. Vengo no me pone mole nani me pone. Mingo wana mo ti ko kela me pone. Ma chérie, allez lolo, ma fraîche allez lolo, mon goma allez lolo, ma nana allez lolo. Magadia de lolo, Jarabia de lolo, Magoa de lolo, Macoroa de lolo, Mongomia de lolo.
Thank you. Kalaya mani, wake up. Kalaya mani, wake up. Tera coqueta mola. Wake up. Con mi tocala. Don't walk, don't try. You supposed to be try. Kill up.
become person after person with a man on. When I run the line softly on this drum battle. So far so good, let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you.
Please, come here. All of you, come here. Next December, we are going to Cameroon so you can learn how to dance. This is not going to work.
Uncle, don't do me in public.
He said, Uncle, don't do me in public. No, this dancing will not work. I know you have good grades. I know you are fantastic athletes. But we are going December 21st, 2023, dancing lessons. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. One time for the 4 Musketeers, then Chesoh boys. We're not here for a wedding. We're not here for a wedding. We are here for the expression of a covenant. A covenant where a man has committed himself to being a protector, a provider, a priest over his bride. And yes, the Bible says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing, but not every woman was born a wife. So for a man to be able to come out of his comfort zone and give himself up to protect the woman of his dreams, to bring her into his own, to provide for her, and then she bears his kids and she honors him with her life. She honors him with her character. He's not perfect. You and I know he's not. But day in, day out, she stands strong. And there might be 10 million of us in the city, but she sees just one. Ladies and gentlemen, when you see that kind of commitment, show some respect and stand up. Stand up right now, Dallas, Texas, and help me. Help me one time. Help me 2 times. Welcome the man and woman of the hour, the mayor of Dallas himself, the queen of Texas, anything. Show them some love and clap with so much energy. Let them feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Becky and Chesoh. DJ
They just wouldn't know, baby, I love you so. Cause when I fall down, my love, you lift me up. Baby, you're the love of my life, oh. Did you see that? She could move it, put her in. Did you see that? I didn't want to move, I didn't. The cocky love me, to rest your arm, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. The cocky love me, to rest your arm, I don't travel around overseas, looking for true love and I never see. I don't turn any logic in no one. Just when I want to give up, you God, give me life, give me hope, give me strength to love again. Oh my angel, oh my baby, what can I do? What can I do without you? Oh my sweet, my sugar, my love, let me hold you. Can't live without you, what I'm I was blind before now I see. I was lost but now I am found. I've been broken many times, but just when I want to give up, you God, give me life, give me hope, give me strength to love again. Oh my angel, oh my baby, what can I do? What can I do without you? Oh my sweet, my sugar, my love, let me hold you. Can't live without.
Yeah, moi. Ladies and gentlemen, for the bride and groom. And I will invite Pastor Dan to bless this room, the food, move on with our program.
Thank you so much. It is an absolute honor and privilege to be here today to officiate at the wedding of Chesoh and Becky, to meet more and more of their family, and to now ask for God's blessing not only upon this meal, but upon this celebration. For remember, our Savior, when he was at the wedding of Cana, did not only bless it with his presence, but he blessed it by when the wine gave out, he didn't say, well, too bad, go home. He asked for water and turned the water into wine that the celebration might continue. So let us call upon the God of all goodness, the God of love, as we return thanks for all the blessings of this day. Will you bow your heads and pray with me? Almighty and merciful God, we thank you for all the blessings of this day. We thank you for the gift of love, a gift that is made perfect in Jesus Christ, in his life, in his death, and in his resurrection. We especially thank you today for the love that Becky and Chesoh share with one another, a love that they share so generously and so bountifully with your world. We thank you for the ways that their family has grown and look forward to see how their family continues to grow. And through them, bless your world. So be with us now tonight, O God, as we receive the bounty of your creation. May our hearts be truly grateful for the food we receive, recalling those who have grown it, who have shipped it, who have prepared it, and who serve it. And we ask, O God, that your spirit of celebration and joy might fill this space and fill our hearts as we sing and laugh and dance, always giving glory to you. All these prayers, O God, we lift up in the holy and the precious name of Jesus. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we are going to call on a sister, a maid of honor. If you were not the maid of honor for Becky, I beg no vex will be if you only choose one. And Becky go choose na the one way it trust them not to disgrace it today. So please, ladies and gentlemen, show some love with silence and welcome.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming tonight to celebrate Becky and Chesoh. Becky and I knew each other from back home. We went to school together. Then we migrated to the United States almost the same time. And when we came, we were struggling as usual. So Becky has always been a very good sister friend to me. Becky will take me to movies. She always used her initiative. I remember when we came, she was the one working. At that time, I was not working, and Becky sent me $40. And I'll never forget that. I know she's probably forgotten, but thank you so much for that $40. She's a very simple, nice, very respectful. She's a very good listener. And in addition to that, she's a very good cook. I know most of you in here can testify. To have a friend like this is very difficult sometimes, to get a very good friend, a friend who will be there for you in any and every circumstance. So, Becky, I want to thank you for giving me the honor tonight to serve you. And I am so happy that you and Chesoh decided today to tie the knot. And I wish you all the very best. Chesoh, you've married a wonderful wife. It's hard to get, a good wife. Becky is a good wife. Raising 4 boys is not easy. For those of you in the house who have kids, it's not easy. Becky, you are a strong woman. So, Chesoh, you've picked the right choice. And may God continue to bless your union. In Jesus' name, amen.
That's amazing. Words from a sweet sister. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me 1 time, if you can, 2 times, out of respect, 3 times, welcome the best man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Professor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let me take you guys back to May of 2007, specifically Memorial Day weekend. So Chesoh's family, including myself, were in the second intense hour with Becky's family negotiating a bride price that would allow Chesoh to get married to Becky. As tradition dictates, that was the very first step. Uncle Dennis, may his soul rest in peace, our lead negotiator, had paid everything we had, but they wouldn't let go of Becky. They wanted more. And we didn't have anything of value left. So we thought. At that moment, Becky's uncle, Nigodi, who was leading the negotiation, looked at Chesoh and said, if you guys don't have any more thing, can you give me your shirt? At first, I thought it was a joke, but I was wrong. So without hesitation, Chesoh stood up, took off his shirt, and gave it to Nigodi. And now, in what seems like a blink of an eye, here we are tonight. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this celebration of Chesoh and Becky. In preparing my speech, I asked Chesoh if he has any directives for me. He told me, keep it as short as you can. So I want to thank everybody for coming, and thank you so much. Well, Chesoh, I guess there are a few more things I would like to say before I have a seat. Okay? If there is a word that would sum up my feelings for tonight, I would say finally. Becky has waited 15 years for this occasion to happen. I think one of the reasons that it took so long for Chesoh, I believe, is that he doesn't like to be the center of attention. But Chesoh, this is your moment. I want you to sit back, take another slug of champagne, and relax. Well, special thanks to Becky's and Chesoh's family for always treating me like a family. I also want to thank the groomsmen for being part of Team Chesoh today. All of them look so stylish in their suits, only to be outshined by the bridesmaids who look beautiful. They've been very helpful today and in the run-up of this occasion to help Becky keep her calm. So thank you, ladies. It's also great seeing a few members of the cast Bambili class of 1992. So this all began about 30 years ago when I first met Chesoh on orientation day in high school. He was a tall, lanky, friendly and funny guy with lots of stories to tell. We shared a love of studying together, hanging out, drinking and going to nightclubs. So we became very fast friends and would share a bench for the next 2 years throughout high school. We'd visit our parents back in the city to get money for rents, food, tuition, and then go back and squander the money on nightclubs and alcohol. Then we'd have to go back to our parents with another story and try to get more money. As expected, by the end of the semester, our landlords would be chasing us down for past due rents. Our food shelves would be empty, and we were lucky to get a meal a day. Chesoh was very creative back in those days. Like me, he was broke and could afford a radio. So he put an old used car speaker in an empty box in his room. Then he would connect the wire from the speaker out of his window into the window of a friend who had a radio 2 doors down the hall. That meant he could listen to whatever his friend was listening, but this time it was for free. Rent was approximately $5 a month, and both of us were always short. Life was a struggle. We had big dreams. Among them was moving abroad after graduating high school. But that would cost approximately $5,000. So I was realistic and knew it probably wasn't going to happen. But Chesoh never had any doubts. He was very ambitious. He was focused. He was obsessed with traveling abroad. And seeing this began motivating me and convincing me that a move was possible. And Chesoh was right. We ended up in Germany a few years after graduating high school. And today we are in Dallas, Texas together. Chesoh has always been a rare brain of being driven and generous. He has always known what he wants in life and how to get it. When he makes up his mind to do something, get out of the way because he's going to get it done. As determined as Chesoh is, he's always equally caring. He has a positive energy that can turn any ordinary situation into something bigger, better, and more fun. He likes to lift everyone around him and treats everybody with respect. Chesoh, this brings me to one of the things I've always admired about you. We live in a world where most people spend their lives trying to fit in, impress someone, or pretend to be someone else. But you've always been genuine and true to yourself. We helped each other grow from clueless teenagers into adults with successful careers and beautiful families. And it was great knowing that you had my back on every step of the way. You still do. Thank you for being such a good friend and a brother for all these years. My introduction to Chesoh and Becky as a couple came out of the blue. So one day, Chesoh mentioned to me that he met a woman that he liked. This was a little out of character, so I was happy for him. But I wasn't taking it very seriously. We were in our 20s, and 20-somethings date all the time. People come and go. And now here we are tonight. What do I know? Becky, as you and Chesoh continued as a couple, I was becoming very curious to meet the woman who had captured my friend's attention. I could see instantly that you were very smart, fun, and a caring woman. And I could see how easy, natural, and happy you and Chesoh were together. Over the years, it's been amazing to see how aligned you and Chesoh are in your interests and values. And it's been great watching the two of you become such fantastic parents. But Chesoh got off on a shaky start as a father. He called me a few hours after Brian was born and asked me to come to the hospital. When I arrived, I could see an excited first-time dad who was very nervous, restless, and pacing the hospital room. Then he pulled me aside and said, "We need to go out and get some beer to drink." We sneaked out, bought a 6-pack of Heineken, and drank it in the car before coming back to the hospital. I'm not sure if you knew about that, but you probably remember Chesoh being a little calmer when we came back. Over the last 15 years, the best and the most important thing is seeing that you and Chesoh have always treated each other with great love and respect you both deserve. In fact, Chesoh gave off his shirt for you. Above all, I've always appreciated your support for the close friendship Chesoh and I share. Like Chesoh, you are family to me, and it's great knowing that you will always be there for him. So I can't imagine a better couple to share this journey with. I love you both and look forward to sharing our lives, families, and memories for many more years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the best man. Honor him with your silence.
Good evening to you all. Today has been a very, very happy day for the family of Nchotu. We are here today to celebrate the success of Nchotu, Chesoh, and Becky Nchotu. They have been married for more than 15 years now. Are you all right? More than 15 years now. There were only 2 of them. They started with 2 of them. Now the family has grown up to 6. As you can see, the 4 military officers dancing here. So I'm very happy. we migrated here in U.S. in 2016, and we're all staying together in one house. There never be a single day you see Chesoh quarreling with Becky or doing another thing that would bring problem in the family. I got married to Chesoh's mother 53 years ago now. There have never been a day I quarrel with it. So Chesoh is called, I'm glad that Chesoh is following my footsteps. And I'll be happy if they continue to be so. Today they have decided to come to the church for God's blessing. They were in church today. God has blessed them and crowned what God has joined together, let nobody put asunder. And that's why they are here now today. So we're happy that we have been celebrating it today evening. And I pray that it will continue to be so till death do them part. I don't think I have much to say. But you cannot see the population here. That shows how Chesoh is. Chesoh is very generous. There's no occasion in town here where Chesoh will not go. He's always there. You see him there, Chesoh, Chesoh, Chesoh. Now, the more you give, the more you receive. And this is one. Thank you very much.
Stay standing, stay standing, stay standing. The fathers, stay standing. Words of wisdom. It doesn't take too much to be wise. The experience of a father. Stop quarreling. Some of you had quarrels in the car coming here about the color of paint in the house. Useless quarrel. Stop quarreling. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your honor, and we're going to give the bride's father the same respect. Please honor him. Daddy.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening to everyone in this room. Chesoh and Becky, where do I start? I remember that when my daughter came, and she was I didn't know that she was even dating Chesoh. But anytime that I enter some place and I see Chesoh, by the time I realize Chesoh is no longer there. And I was wondering, I said, what is going on? Why Chesoh always run away? When I show up, Chesoh would not, he just leaves. I didn't know that he had some plans, but by then that she was dating my daughter. So when she see me, and she thought that maybe I already knew that she's dating my daughter, and has not come to see me. So I didn't say anything, but anytime I see him, I'll greet him nicely, kindly, and I would, by the time I realized, Becky was telling me that she was pregnant. Then that's when Chesoh decided that yes, time for him, he got his family, friends, and they came to my house to let me know that she is dating my daughter, and he wants to marry my daughter. And I was very, very pleased that he could have done it differently by when he get pregnant, he said, well, I was not the one, or I'm just going to pay the child support, and so on. But he told me that he wants to get married to my daughter. And I said, okay. I talked to my own family, myself, my wife, Ma Florence, who is Becky's mother, here present today. We all said, okay, well, he has come and honored himself that he wants to marry my daughter. So it's a privilege that we all agree, I accepted that yes, Chesoh should marry her. And since then, the Brian came, Bruce, Brighton, and Braylon, they all came, and all boys, you know. So, but Chesoh, I kept looking at Chesoh, and based on Chesoh's ways, respect for me, it was beyond and my own. I look at it and say, wow, this is how a son-in-law would respect his father-in-law. And since then, Chesoh is not only my son-in-law, but he's my own son, because that's how I take him too. I take him like my own son, and anything that he wants to do, I can see that he's a very, very honorable father. He takes care of his children. You see me inside the house, working with the children, taking care of the children, taking care of his wife, and I cannot be pleased that my daughter is somewhere where she is not suffering, that is not being here, that or the man has beaten her, or they are fighting, they are into this. Never, it has never happened. I've never come to the house to judge any case, none. And if you, as a father, they have never brought, your daughter have never came for a complaint, then you must know that he is in good hands. And I show up in Chesoh's house anytime. Hey, I have a place there, I can walk in there, they give me all the due respect. Especially now, all these since from 2016 that Mommy, Chesoh's mom, and Papa are here. We all joined to the house. When I come there, whether Becky they are there or they're not there, I just joined them. Now we are now become this one big family where I am so proud. And thank God, like they said that when a woman marries a man, he marries the family. And when the man also marries a woman, he marries the family. And I can tell you that the Chotu's family and the Fofan's family are very, very united. And we thank God today that they have decided that all this time they were married legally, but they have decided to go to the house of the Lord to let the Lord know that they and get married there. So I am very, very grateful that you people have gone to church and done all of those. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much for taking care of your children and taking care of your parents too. Because I know Papa and Mama, they are here. They are very happy because I can come to their house, you can see how they're happy too. And Becky, continue to do what you do. Okay? I taught you well, told you that when you marry a woman, your husband, marry his family. Because when something bad is going to be happening in that family, they will tell you before you know that, before you know, and you fix it. So I'm very, very happy that you have listened to me, you've done what you need to do, and your mom, Ma Flo, is here. She will do anything for the family too. So I want to take this time this evening to really, really honor my wife, Ma Florence Fofang. Yes. Yes. Let me not forget also to include the children. Becky's sibling. We have Lamont in the house with his wife. That's okay. All right, this is my son Lamont, and that's Monique over there. And then we have Craig. Okay, Craig was okay. We have Nina Fofang. Okay, what about Linda? They're all okay. All right. Well, those are my children. Okay, but they were here. They just I don't know what took them out of the place. So, but Becky, Chesoh, congratulations for this milestone, this journey that you've taken today. That you people go to the house of the Lord.
DJ Montana, coming to you from Houston, Texas, to Abakwa Town.
Respect for God, respect for others, for you to do that. And we stand behind you. And we pray that keep doing what you have been doing. That I don't want to come to your house. Keep doing what you're doing, because I cannot advise you any more better than that. Okay? So congratulations to you, Mr. Chesoh Chotu. Thank you, and Becky, for fun. All right, thank you.
Right. Okay, fathers, hold on. Chesoh, you came to Daddy's farm and you farmed it for 17 years. Then you came and you brought us here. That bride price no complete. You don't test them, but Daddy, we solved the problem. You see all these fathers, we contributed 90,000 and we bought you this whiskey. So Daddy, you cannot say that Chesoh has never given you anything in your life. Take it and go. Go in peace and don't come back, because she's gone for good. Ladies and gentlemen, honor the fathers. Thank you for your respect. Thank you for your provision. You may be seated. Congratulations, Daddy. I'm going to ask Chesoh's mother to please stand, and I'm going to ask Becky's mother to please stand. Please come. There's going to be no speeches. We're just recognizing the women behind the power that you see here. And then I'm going to ask any mother, if your womb has produced a child, or you have had the capacity to adopt one and pour love into them, or you have a niece or nephew that you play a motherly role to, I'm asking one time that you stand up. This song is for you mothers to dance. A woman only is able to show joy through dancing. If you have lost the joy to dance, then you have to find it. A mother that celebrates motherhood dances, she doesn't talk. Ladies and gentlemen, for the mothers in the building, for the mothers in the building, for the mothers in the building, this one is for you. You got 10 more seconds to get it out of your system. To the mothers in the building, to the mothers in the building, we are the fruit of your womb. It takes an unapologetic 9 months for us to incubate. Day in, day out, you carry the discomfort of every one of us and you wear it like a crown. And then we come out doing nothing but peeing and pooping and yelling, and you do nothing but give us love. We come with attitude and you do nothing but provide us with food. Nurture us into wonderful, amazing men and women. Your love is ever abounding, and for that we are grateful. To you mothers, we say thank you and we love you. Please clap for the mothers in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize Mama Eno Emilia, who is not with us in this building, but she is with us in spirit. Her love has traveled over the ocean to provide her blessing here. Where there is love, there is no competition. Where there is love, there is grace. And we recognize her for who she is to the bride. We recognize her for who she is to the groom. And if anybody is taking a video, let us go on record to say, Mama, we have not forgotten you. This particular moment right here is for you, Mommy. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together so Mommy can feel this love one time, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Gros bisous. Moving on. Bibi the Bibi. Brosia Brandon. It all pass me. If I see you around my daughter's compound, if I catch you in Makati, ladies and gentlemen, please show some love for the first son, Brian, who is going to say a word to mom and dad.
Small word.
A small word.
Yes. I just want to thank everybody for being here to celebrate my parents' 15 years of marriage and 15 years of basically taking care of me since I was born. Like waking me up in the morning, every morning when Dad would call my name saying, Brian! Or when Mom would go to work and then come back, we'll see her, I just give her a big hug because I haven't seen her in so long.
because she's working hard for us while Dad is in his room, or even before COVID when he would just go to work every day and he'd just be working hard, and then he would take us to the soccer field. Those times like that, it's just times I love, when we go to our brothers and watch uncles play and yell and drink Heineken after. Now, he even lets me cut his hair now because he said I earned his trust. After how many months though? But I just want to thank God that we're here and we're able to celebrate the 15 years of their marriage. Thank you.
Thank you, boy. Go give daddy or mom a hug. Go on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to inviting Mademoiselle Jennifer Akosa so we can do the cutting of the cake. We're going to move real quick one time. It's all the way from betterthings.com. Madame Jennifer Akosa, please show some love to our beautiful sister.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. I am so happy to be here. All right. I have so many names. We'll just stay at Jennifer Akosa because if I start, you know. And it's good to be back in Dallas. You know, I used to live here. Once a Dallas chick, always a Dallas chick. Agreed? This is my home. And let me just say one little thing, which means a lot. She probably forgot. When I came to the States, I used Becky's car to go for my driving tests. Does that ring a bell? It meant a lot. I'll just stop right there. She's really good. And we're going to cut this cake. Becky and Chesoh has been feeding each other for a long time. They will show us how they will continue feeding each other. Becky is a very good cook. My brother too is a very good cook. You should see this guy in the kitchen with an apron. I'm telling you. So, we're going to... All right. We need to dance, so we're going to hurry up and do this. We are going to spell Jesus because love and everything. We want to thank God for it. We went to church today. So by the time we're finished spelling Jesus, they'll cut their cake and then we'll all have a piece. All right, we're ready? All right, can you give me a J, please? An E, an S, a U, an S for Jesus. Very good. Okay, we're going to get a little piece. Yeah. Chesoh, please feed my wife first. And put. All right. Go ahead, Chesoh. You're going to feed my wife, Becky, first. Show us how you continue feeding Becky. Able. Correct. Very good. One more. Okay, one more. All right. Very good, very good. Now, Becky, show us how you continue feeding my brother. Very good. Thank you so much. One more. It's right here. There you go. All right. Very good. Thank you guys so much. Without further ado, I'm going to stop right here and so that we can continue the program and just do some dancing, okay? Because we don't want to pull all out together. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Don't go. Auntie Becky, don't go. First dance.
other lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. And I will never find another lover more precious than you, more precious than you. Girl, you are close to me, you're like my mother. Close to me, you're like my father. Close to me, you're like my sister. Close to me, you're like my brother. You are the only one, you're my everything. And for you, the song I sing. Oh, my life, I pray for someone like I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. I tell you all that I'm thinking of, baby. Said I promise to never fall in love with a stranger. You're all I'm thinking of. I pray the Lord above for sending me your love. I cherish every thought. I really love you. Baby, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God I found you. I found you. I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me. You're all that I ever know. When you smile on my face, all I see is a glow. You turn my life around. You pick me up when I was down. You're all that I ever know. When you smile is glow. You pick me up when I was down. You're all that I ever know. When you smile is glow. You pick me up when I was down. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. Oh, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you. Yes, I pray that you do love me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one time for the bride and groom. Yes, come back. Mommy, where's mommy? You call him in authority. Bo, you will be president for association. You call him as a woman. The way Jesus be calling mommy. You call him in authority. Na line na mommy. Mommy, what's that mommy there? Mommy, come. Mommy, come and dance. Come and dance. When I get Remy song now. Yes. I will play Remy Mutumbu. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, mother and son.
Get me out of bed. A woman of quality knows what she wants. If you want to marry me and do what you want, then hurry, hurry, come down, baby, go. Come and see my mother. My mother. Must see my mother. My mother.
Would there another section of the silent farote? Silent farote. Back, 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 back. Oh, Father and daughter Dolo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to change your dollar bills, ladies and gentlemen, if you need to change your dollar bills, we're changing dollar bills in the back of the building. In the back of the building, on the other side of the building, we're changing dollar bills. DJ Q music. We can change everything. Emma. Ah, that's the Father and God.
Person wey no person, you know they give person. If you want no person, you no go first person. I know they sick, you won't give me medicine. I got money, you won't help me spend my money. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. I love you. I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
That is good.
Just believe that I'm a winner. Just believe. I'll never do it like you do it. Just believe I'm a do it. Yeah, let me do it like I do it, how I do it. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, mama. If you know I'm making happy, something to do, something to do. Water go show you, thunder go yonder. Something to do, something to do. Water go show you, something to
It's days on the good, baby.
Allow me to enjoy myself. 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 Allow me to enjoy myself.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We don't wait song finish, then when I come to Panache. Just throw the dollar bills. Yes. I bet you get a sound effects. Me then finish throwing that money. Sound effects. Yes, yes. Electricity, thunder, bells. Alonzi. Ladies and gentlemen, one bottle of champagne for every year of togetherness. Pa Shadrach chair. Where's Pa Shadrach? Is he here? Pa, pick one. Mr. Anthony Quenti. Where's Mr. Anthony? Please pick one. Mr. Callistus Ngwato. Where's Mr. Callistus? Please pick one. Mr. Julius, please get one. Mr. Peter Barbie. Mr. Peter Barbie, please pick one. Mr. Charles Gilefak. Mr. Charles Gilefak. Mr. Polino Sakosa. Mrs. Evelyn Epia. One each representing 1 year of togetherness. 1 year of togetherness. It's been 17. Mr. Ralph Epingo, Mr. Vine Awa, Mr. Adolf Eno, Prince Abumbi Salvador, Miss Mariana Ba, Mr. Richard Nana, Mr. Joe Fomiso, Barrister Elvis Chotu, Lemon Fofang. Ladies and gentlemen, one bottle of champagne, 1 year of togetherness. It's been 17 years. 17 years, take it or leave it. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. Slowly open. Slowly open. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're popping the champagne, be gentle. So you're not facing up, so it doesn't go into the lights, destroy the fixtures. Make sure you don't pop just yet. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ready, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, let it go. Yes, yes, one bottle of champagne, 1 year of togetherness, and then it's 2, and it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go, counting in 9, 10, il y a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, ladies and gentlemen, 17, what else? Now we're going to have a short word, ladies and gentlemen. Please pay your attention to Mr. Shadrach for a short word before we distribute the champagne.
Thank you, audience. I will beg our pastor to just step forward. Okay. Around 2007, this man here, he was 65. Mr. Babila, he was 65. He announced to the whole family now that we have a wife, a woman, and a mother. He named her Afani. So today, I'm telling our pastor, you spoke pidgin in the church today. I was so pleased. I saw a servant of God in you. Before the church started, you were preparing places, picking papers, and after the service, everybody was going away. You were still picking trash. That's the work of the servant of God, and I pray that you go on with it. So today, the powers vested on me as the head of the family, I am naming you Akongni. So you are Akongni. That means God's love. He's God give, but you are God love. Keeping doing on that, and God will continue to love you and bless your church. Thank you. So keep it, Akongni. Here we go, we got a picture. Thank you. So what's the word? Akongni. Akongni, that means God's love. Akongni. Yeah. They will remember it, I will write it to you, and thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses. Pay attention to Pa Babila Francis as he gives us the toast for the evening.
Hello. Hello. Do you know why we are here? Okay. We are here on the occasion of Chesoh and Becky together being for the future so that we'll be with them all the time. The champagne you see here now, when you open it, it makes a noise. Noise what? People are married, they say married better and for worse. No. For we, for better and for best. Nobody leaves a good house to go and enter a worse house. We're going to toast to blow off the danger that's on the way that have been toasted. To blow the danger on the way that will come to spoil the marriage. So we are drinking now for the happiness of this marriage to continue till we shall see all the good things that the man will bring to us. Hello. We'll raise all our glass and drink to their head and to our head that God should give us long life and good health to be together. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Yeah. Wishing you long life and good health in all the undertaking. No words in this marriage. Words thrown into the bush. We are very off.
Solo sono l'orizzonte, mancano le parole. Io solo in luce, una stanza quando non ci sei, con me, sì. La finestra mostra tutti i guai che hai acceso. Dentro me la luce che ho incontrato per strada.
le sei lontana sono l'orizzonte dalle parole tu sei con me io solo ti segui con me io solo ti segui con me con me con me con me
Pick any woman. If you see some woman where her husband need to treat and fine, give her that thing, let her find another one. We need to beg nobody today. If you are not taking care of your wife, we go seize her. We will take her back. Auntie Bex, look around you, pick one and give that bouquet to. I'm not going to call single ladies, it will waste time. Auntie Bex, there's some single women this way. There's some single women this way. Look that way. Are you interested? Are you interested? But look this way too. Look this way. Put your hand up.
They say you don't get money. That day you be ugly monkey. Seriously, body go funny. Nobody over you, honey. They can't even do it. You make one of you. Hey, did you play? You make one of you. Now financial woman be there. Relax.
Every single lady. Hold on.
Financial woman be there.
Auntie, are you married? You're not ready for marriage. Time the pastor, you go do you want. Lisa is coming.
Where I'm the phone before the phone not I'm just working.
Which way? Which way?
I'm the window. I took it as a man, like it's nothing. And then we don't come on them nothing.
Let's go.
Let's go with this game, I'm starting. I got them for days, but let's go.
Everyone.
I'm spending a year at you. Everybody, it's a good so we need to go. Now financial woman be there. Relax. Now financial woman be there. Relax. Got your cut, I'm going to face. Oh, that. The hustle, see this lady. She natural accountant. Financial accountant.
Come down here. Will I come closer? Come down here. Come down here. Come down here. Una come closer. Hold on. Una come closer. Then Ebo, once una give them silence, they go follow una lead. Grand Chesoh, you say waiting.
Wow, 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 wow. You guys know I'm very emotional, right? But I'm not going to cry tonight. I promise I won't cry. Where do I begin? Wow. First of all, on behalf of my wife and myself, I would like to welcome all of you here tonight. Thank you for coming to celebrate our special day, for sharing this moment with my family. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know where to begin. When I look at this crowd, I'm overwhelmed with joy. We were supposed to have this event in 2020. I mean, many years back, my wife kept asking me, like, when are we going to bless this thing? I was scared because I didn't know we would have, not that I didn't want to do it. I love doing, you know, happy wife, happy home, right? But then I was like, where am I going to put people? You know, you all know I'm a people's person, right? But we had to do it anyway. And we couldn't have done this by ourselves. You know, the support, the love that the community, our friends have shown us has been unmeasurable. I would like to, first of all, thank my family, my petite sœur extraordinaire, Linda. Wow. Wow. She's not a professional wedding planner, but she did everything. She lives in Maryland, right? We work remotely, as we say in my professional world. She did this thing remotely. I would like you to give her a resounding hand of applause to Linda. And guess what? We call her Mutong. Mutong in our family means she's small. Now, she has 3 kids, married with 3 kids, but you can't tell. So most of my bridal train, the bridesmaids are way older than her. I was like, that's small Linda, they talk for people that need the control here. You know, that's how the leadership skills that she's got. So honestly, she put this thing together. So I just wanted to recognize her before, you know. There's a long list of people my wife and I could recognize tonight, but you know, I had to do this for Linda. And I want to thank her husband, Michael, for allowing her to do this. She's married with 3 kids, but she took the time to do all this, not even being here in Dallas, doing it remotely. I would like to also thank my in-laws. I have a blended in-law family, as Akatas call it. So I would like to thank the Fofangs, my wife's Neil Henry, the best father-in-law you can ever imagine. Neil Henry, Marflor. I love you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share, to do what I do for your daughter. Thank you for allowing her to be the head of our household. You know, she takes care. If you've lived in America long enough, you have to know that the wife should be the boss in the house. So she is the boss in our household. And we've been blessed with 4 handsome boys. And I can't thank God enough for the family He's given me. I would also like to thank my parents. You heard them, you saw them here tonight. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all you do, helping with the kids in the house. We truly appreciate your effort and everything that you do. Wow. Like I said, I have a long list of people I could recognize, but there are some special people we have to recognize tonight. Mama Agis, the food, the delicious food that you ate tonight. Who else could have done that?
Aggies International. I would like you all to put a sounding hand of applause for Aggies. Yeah. This is Aggies. She's a sister, a friend. She's the godmother to our first son, Brian. So that's how I've known her for many years, and she's really a blessing to our family. Thank you, Aggies. Also, you see how beautiful this place is? Royal Decor. I would like to thank Princess Julius, CEO of Royal Decor, for putting this together. My DJ crew from Houston, DJ Montana, DJ Georgie, Franco. That's 30 years of friendship, more than 30 years of friendship right there. Franco and the rest. Guys, thank you. And to my Calm Down family. My Calm Down family. Wow. You saw the protocol tonight. Linda told me when I was scared that my wife and I were scared. We didn't know how to handle the crowd. Linda said it would be crowded but organized. So I reached out to my boys and they came up with some, you saw the protocol. Everything they put together, I was like, okay. Because I shared my concern. They said, hey, Grand Koshi, some call me Koshi, we got you. And it's crowded, but it's organized. So I love you guys. My wife and I appreciate everything you've done to make this event successful. Kamda is my family after my Bafut family. I'm going to go there. Kamda is my family. You all know that. I just want to thank you and, what would I say, reaffirm our love for this team, this group of gentlemen. Thank you, Kamda. And my Bafut family. Thank you, Bafut Manjong. Bafut Manjong, oye? Bafut Manjong, oye? Hello? I could keep going, but everyone here has contributed to this event. My friends from the United Kingdom, England, Quincy and Tony, Callistus, they flew. I have people from around the globe in this hall who came to celebrate with us. That means a lot. My cast family, 92 batch, came all over the U.S. to celebrate with us. My Guaycale friends, the ones I met in Europe, they are all in this house. We truly appreciate that. It means a lot to my wife and I. I don't want to take too much of your time. I truly and sincerely want to acknowledge everyone who is here tonight to celebrate with us. My Enobika family, a lot of them traveled from Maryland and all across the globe to be with us here tonight. We appreciate that. We love you. And finally, my wife, the love of my life, my ride and die, that one where God make and give me. My smarting the confiance. My beings. Most of you know, I believe most of you know who I am. I'm not perfect, but I know I try to be a good man, to lead a good life. When I was I've always prayed for God to give me a good wife because honestly, I know I'm not a bad person. I'm not perfect, but I know I'm not bad. I prayed and God answered my prayers. He gave me this He gave me my smart in the confiance. People, I'm a community person and people wonder how I do this. I have 4 kids. I'm always with them, games, all that. And then I go to every function. I don't discriminate. I support everyone, irrespective of where they're from or what. People ask, how do I don't do, if I didn't have this woman, I would not be able to do that. Trust me. Becky, you know I love you. Koshi dey in love. No man of his try. God bless us with 4 kids, 4 great kids. Brian, Bruce, Brighton, and Braylon. They will give me granddaughters. I will not know, I mean I will give them pass. So when you have girls and I visit you, don't think that I visit you frequently. It's not for you. It's for my boys. I will sponsor the dating and I will arrange everything. Like my late uncle, Dennis Mofosi used to say, you cannot stop a moving train. Nobody can stop me and Becky. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I've said enough, but I just want to again reaffirm our appreciation tonight. We truly, truly, truly appreciate your presence here. People have traveled around far Germany, England, all over the globe to be here to share this moment with us. My junior brother came from Cameroon, Barriston Church, to be with us. We truly appreciate it. We thank you all, and we wish you safe travels to wherever you're going. And may God bless and protect you as you go back home. Enjoy yourself tonight, and thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, una hold on. We've got to move quickly, but we've got to recognize some special people. Well, Mama, if you go change. It will take you 20 minutes. Go change quick. Grand Chesoh. Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate excellence. We thank you for being here with us. And when you look around, you realize that the style that these men carry smells different. It feels different. It is built different. And I want to introduce Chesoh's designer. You want to talk about yourself? Talk about yourself.
No. It's short there. When I say I never sap. Petit first are scared when I come out. Say, girlfriend, you are what you there, say you are. Everything you see on me, every suit I wear, this is my younger brother, a designer. Fame has not changed his character. Honestly, if you know who this guy is, he's still as humble as I knew him more than 20 years ago. When I was in Cas Bambly, he was still in secondary school. By the way, his elder sister is one of my bridesmaids, my classmate, Tifu Mufo. This is the one and only Don Murphy. He designed all of my groomsmen. Everything you saw us here, the suit, the shirt, the tie, everything. This is Don Murphy right here. You can see his boys. They done. So people used to tell us I don't go close. Now you make I don't go close. Thank you, Don Murphy. Thank you, Daniel Mufo, aka Don Murphy. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the gentleman that's going to be taking us through the next phase of the evening. Come down, when I be ready for routine now, or when I go change the money, come back. Because we're not too much. We're not too much, we're go change clothes. But I beg, we're not change that money so that no, we're not for rotate this room, they go shut the building down. Then we'll buy our own. Come down. We need to change your money quick because when Chesoh then come, then we're going to do for rotate them and Kamdal is the last group. The other groups will go quick, but we know say when we come, it no go end, right? So when we come, that for rotate go continue. We're not going to change that money now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a short interlude. Chesoh is changing to come back in a few minutes. The next part of the program is going to be taken over by my fellow MC and Kamdal brother, Mr. Franklin Fu, a master communicator. Ladies and gentlemen, show my boy Franklin some love. It's been wonderful working with you. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you so much. As we go into phase 3, I know Becky is not living, but we are going to dance here at some point. So, Chesoh, please, you can exit the building and go change with your crew.
Don't sleep, wake up. Collect your money, wake up. Collect your money, wake up. Get go get the money. Gonna, do you give me sugar? Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Hallelujah, Hosanna, girl, you I want to. Give your body banana sweet in my heart. When you dance, you get it. Give me love is forever. Want to sing you the Makosa, oh, yeah. Where your mama do? Where your papa do? Where your sister do? Where your brother do? Can't wait to visit, can't wait the video, yeah. Baby, dance it like say you do my music video. I say if not all I'm can't change it, can't change it. Mathematics can't solve it, can't solve it. Snap I cannot shoot it, but the DJ can snap it so that me and you can dance it too. I love you today, I love you tomorrow. I no go use to play, baby oh. So we do it to me oh, you let her be a Romeo. So what should tell me you want it color the moon me do baby boo, now you be my heart oh. No, hey you give me life oh, I must marry you today, not tomorrow. Where your mama do? Where your papa do? Where your sister do? Where your brother do? Come with all of me, come with all jazzy. Baby, dance it like say you do my music video. I say if not all I'm can't change it, can't change it. Mathematics can't solve it, can't solve it. Snap I cannot shoot it, but the DJ can snap it so that me and you can dance it too. Dance it, tangere, oh tangere, roll it, tangere, 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 apurukata tangere, upaka tangere, ishimaka tangere, oh tangere, tangere, oh tangere.
What a beautiful appreciation. Thank you so much once again.